What's up, y'all? This is a trade. This is how I made $411 on trading NQ. I already did the math, guys. So basically, what I was looking for. So if you guys, well, obviously, if you're watching this, you probably trade. So if you can see, I first had a short bias, okay, but price came down with this fair value gap, respected move, started making moves to the upside also. This 30-minute fair value gap is perfect EQ of this hourly move. So I knew if it depending on how it reacts off this fair value gap, that's really going to set our trade up for the day. Buying pressure out, rejects off EQ, rejects off fair value gap, moves higher, and that's exactly what we've seen. Huge wick up, huge buying pressure on NASDAQ. But there was a bearish SMT between between NASDAQ and ES that did get removed now, but I definitely should have traded on ES. If we come over and we look at ES, you guys can see oh yeah, and then we're just ripping. Wow, and I don't have real-time data, so it took my take profit early, but if you can see here, 286, 125, and then I tried to enter again, lost my 12 bucks. I'll be fine. But yeah, dude, it's just ripping, bro. Because look at that. It's literally banged my take profit, and look how much higher ES. ES is just soaring. But then also the scary thing about it is like, we're at all-time highs. We just took out all-time highs. These were previous all-time highs, and now we took those out. So it's kind of more scalping going on in a way. This trade though, this trade that I caught, I believe was pretty good. Definitely should have been on ES though. I could have already been out and done with the trade. I'm not in the trade anymore. I just got out on my first take profit. But let me tell you guys. Oh, there we go. And now we bang last final take profit as ES is just shooting to the fucking skyrocketing, dick candling to the moon. So let me show you guys why I took this trade. So first we come up and we take out this London liquidity right here. Bam, we break structure to the downside. There was a couple of different things that really went into taking this trade. I do look for a couple different confluences. Anyways, bro, we have this leg down. Entering in this 30-minute fair value gap was really one of the biggest factors on where the trade's going to go. So this 30-minute fair value gap was also EQ of this hourly move, this hourly manipulation leg up. So once it reacted off that to the upside, I was like, okay, we're bullish for sure. And with also being EQ, so honestly, a really good entry would have been this pullback to EQ, because if I would have entered right there, look, let's say I would have entered right at when we tapped EQ, and right there, literally, well, for one, that's literally that's something that, wow. Also, though, hold up, it's not a 10-to-1 RR. My stops wouldn't be that tight, because look, if you can see, it clearly came down. So if I was in that trade, probably my stop would probably be just a little loose if it wanted to come down, and I'd probably do like right there. So hold up. Still though, 1 to 5.9 RR. That's fucking insane. Not a lot of people be catching trades like that. This is a banging ass trade, and well, that's with 12 units. That's way too high risk. Damn, that is crazy. But no, I entered off order black, order blah, blah, blah. Order black, order black. I entered off this 1 minute order block. I would leg down, order block form, tap back into it. It was kind of fucked up. I had to enter like up here somewhere just because my limit order was geeking. But yeah, overall really good trade. Really clockwork. The way price reacts off different things, the way price reacts off high confluence areas, and then also like if we can Let's see if we come on the daily. If we come on the daily. Tomorrow, I'm really going to be looking for a short just because, like, we are super overextended. Just at all-time highs, bro. Like, look at this. There's literally nowhere for us to move. There's no buy-side liquidity. There's literally no buy-side liquidity, and that does not mean that the market will not move higher. The market does need liquidity to move, but the thing is like it will create liquidity for itself. So even if it is at all-time highs, it will create liquidity, come down, fill gaps, sweep liquidity, and then just keep moving higher with no buy-side liquidity. That's what the market loves to do. But these summer months, man, it is going to be a little bit slower. That's just what I've noticed. Like, the summer months always are pretty slower than compared to, like, winter and fall, bro, and spring. Like, the market just be fucking soaring, especially, like, winter, like, December, January, bro, especially around election. Like, that should just be moving, brother. But we do have Trump back in office, so we have more ideal trading conditions, 100%. So we'll just really have to see how it goes. Is there anything else that I didn't really explain? I really shouldn't, especially with this bearish SMT get put in. But we have liquidity sweep, break of structure to the downside. This wasn't really what I was looking for. The main things that I was looking for on this entry was how we were reacting, how we were going to react off this fair value gap. We hit fair value gap, we respect the fair value gap, we wick into the fair value gap, and then completely fill the fair value gap. You can see right here, it comes down, and then also sweeps out some of this low resistance liquidity. Where is that? Asian session liquidity over there, and then continues to move higher. And we tap back into this order block right here, the leg down, and bam, it shoots off. It goes off. It's like, but yeah, that's really the things that I just look for. I look for a liquidity sweep, break of structure, either fair value gap, EQ entry, order block entry. Order block entry is the main thing I'm looking for. Order block entry, because order block entry is just it just works. You know what I mean? Like, if we can see every time there's that leg down and it wants to tap back into that order block, like exactly this, like you can see this 1 minute, this order block right here taps, doesn't even hit the body, taps into the wick, and then fucking goes, and then instantly, and then look, like exactly like what I'm saying, taps into order block, and then before we even get one down close candle, it's just straight Drake dick to the upside, smashes my first TP before we even have a down close candle. So yeah, let me put my thing back here real fast. So yeah, this was a trade. Yippee, guys. I'm out of here. Love y'all. I'm gonna go, dude. I'm gonna go sell cars, y'all. I was like, yo, I need to get a job. Funded on the way though, so we won't be working there too long. I'm confident in my shit, boy. All right, love y'all.